We're here in Oban Airport for the launch of the Gaelic Rings Activity 2009, Cork on the Gaelic, talking to Joe McPhee, who's the project leader for Cork on the Gaelic. Joe, what are the Gaelic Rings?
Well, the Gaelic Rings is a collaborative tourism marketing project which aims to exploit the significant developments in the transport infrastructure throughout the Outer Hebrides and the West Coast mainland. So it embraces the whole of the coastline in the Argyll and Bute area.
What do you see as the most exciting developments that are going to come out of this?
Well, I think the developments to date have been really exciting. The rings are based around the Calmac hopscotch, 6 hopscotch journeys, which embrace the whole area that I mentioned. And we did that deliberately so that we could give people a taste of the whole of the Outer Hebrides and the West Coast mainland. And Calmac was the obvious, the Calmac routes were the obvious routes to use. And what we're doing today is saying to people that the rings don't necessarily need to be restricted to the sea. We want to open up the concept to the air, and what we were launching today was the activity, marketing and promotion activity in 2009, and also welcoming Highland Airways as the first airline partner to the Gaelic Rings.
And that is exciting. Very exciting for Argyll, with the Argyll Air Service having only begun, well, less than a year ago.
Yes, it's hugely exciting, and I think for me what comes out is innovation in terms of the linkages between air and sea. And I mentioned the fly ferry options that now exist to develop new routes, to develop niche routes. And Highland Airways, as they mentioned themselves at the presentation, are a niche sort of route operator. They're not a mass market operator. So we're looking for some really exciting integration. And I think I mentioned at the meeting that one of the very exciting things is to start integrating rail, bus, ferry, air services, using a collaboration project like this and really selling the concept to tourists and to visitors across the world. And there's been huge interest from all over the world about this project. And in fact, I've had a conversation with several Gaelic societies who wanted me to send them information or send them articles and pictures. One guy phoned me up from the Gaelic Society of Sydney in Australia, and I did an interview with him over the phone.
Fantastic. Did you know he existed? Not him, but the society.
Well, we had an idea, but the Gaels and Gaelic, it's worldwide. We shouldn't think of it as a small language in any shape or form. It's an international language, and the Gaels are everywhere.
They've been pollinating bees, really, haven't they?
They have that, yes.
Colin, what do you see Highland Airways bringing to the table for the Gaelic Rings project?
Highland Airways brings vast experience of connecting these remote rural communities, connecting areas of the Highlands and particularly the islands. And we've developed a certain expertise in marketing these small routes where we really become involved in the community. Part of the initiative that we've done in the past is to develop a trilingual website, and we're the first airline in the world, as far as we're aware, who offers a full booking service in Gaelic and in Welsh, and of course English for anyone who really wants to.
Well, that's an interesting one.
It certainly is. And we feel it's really important to allow the communities that we serve to book and to communicate with us in the language of their choice and the language of their heritage. The cultural links there are really important. They're all enshrined in the language that they use. And as a non-Gaelic speaker, I still think it's particularly important that we embrace that and not just hold it at arm's length or ignore it, as would be easy to do with today's technology.